We come to you from downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, once you beat the traffic, this is one of the great stops in the NBA.
When you step your foot on that purple and gold floor, you know you have to bring your A game. Plus your trash-talking A game to all the celebrities sitting courtside, Ed.
It's the definition of showtime. Let's do this. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
And counted at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Lakers ball to Davis. Danny Green. Probing the defense. James. Oh, that's how it's done. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Market and shot can't connect. Danny Green. Levine to Porter. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here's James with a chance. LeBron James. 2 of 4 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Zach LaVine. Markkanen to LaVine. To Porter. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. James into the front court. His team up by 1. Slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Dunn to Wendell Carter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Lauri Markkanen trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good. 3-point play gonna tie things up at 7. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
Here's LeBron for 2. Carter comes away with it. No good. JaVale McGee to James. Here comes the screen. McGee up against Porter. 5 seconds to shoot. Oh, Carter with the rejection. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one, count it.
Subbing in, number 3, Anthony Davis.
And he makes them both.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ, but Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Davis to James. No good. It's Chicago ball. Probing the defense. To Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
LeBron into the front court. Leads just a point. To Davis. Curling inside. Davis on the drive, but a shot won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter's complete with the Bulls in front. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is a first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Lakers at the controls right now. James to Cousins. LeBron James. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Cousins there for the rebound. To James. No good. Defense catching a break there. To Zach LaVine. Young. Nothing going here on that drive. To Wendell Carter. Can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
To LaVine. That That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 3, Anthony Davis. Subbing in for Chicago, number 22.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Young. Here comes the screen. Porter, defended by Cousins. Oh, he had it. Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Davis to James. Davis, down low to Cousins. Oh, emphatic slam. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Bulls with it. Levine to Porter. To Young. Short jumper misses. Kuzma. Pass to Cousins. Down low. Gets it in the right corner. To James. Davis. Won't go down. To Zach Levine. Rises for the slam. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
James to Danny Green. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. It's James. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
The assist from number 22,
Los Angeles, they have it.
Big pick right there.
Thaddeus Young rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Porter. Here comes the screen. To Young. Gets a look. Can't hit. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
20-footer at the buzzer. We've reached halftime with the Bulls out in front. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Bulls have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls. The Lakers were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game.
Game track. Field goals.
The Los Angeles Lakers just couldn't get any of their shots to go in those first two quarters. They desperately need someone to step up and catch fire for them in the second half. The shooting was certainly worst in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
To Levine. Here comes the screen. Levine. It was right there. Another follow, still no good. Another follow, no good.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Done. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Kuzma, defended by the former Hoya. To James. Off the mark. Chicago with the possession to Zach Levine. Markkanen. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Levine. He was all over him. Here's Davis. Not that time.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Porter to Chris Dunn. Good look that time, but off the mark.
And Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. You're capitalizing on the momentum gain from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Dunn to Markkanen. Dunn to Levine. Five to shoot for the Bulls. Has a look. Shot no good there by Levine. Los Angeles has the basketball. Shot from in close, no good. Lauri Markkanen, huge block. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lauri Markkanen. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 21, Thaddeus Young.
Danny Green. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Markkanen to Zach LaVine. Here's the step back.
A two-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach LaVine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Anthony Davis has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. And hits the first free throw.
Number 7,
And gets both to drop at the line. Bulls with the rock to Young. Anthony Davis up against Porter. The jumper's off the mark. Caldwell Pope. To James. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Here comes the screen. Dunn driving right to the basket. To Porter. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in, and that's rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron with it up top. His group now down 2. To Davis. Not that time. Young to Markkanen. To LaVine. 5 to shoot for the Bulls. Zach LaVine. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
the assist from number 23.
Has a look. Zach LaVine. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Lakers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. We thought based on this matchup, this could be a one-sided affair. But oh, Jay, this has been a tight contest.
Yeah, they got the lead, but they've really had to work for it. And sometimes when you think you're going to have an off night and win the game by in this league, in those dogfights.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. Follows his own shot with that one. Nice follow-up.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Markkanen. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Kuzma to James. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Thaddeus Young in a matchup with Boogie. Markkanen to Porter. To Young. Beyond the arc for three. Can't get the bounce. LeBron James with the rock. Another chance. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Porter against Cousins. To Markkanen. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Danny Green to James. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Anthony Davis into the game for the Bulls. Number 34.
Done. To Wendell Carter. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Lakers ball. To Davis. James, great look and vision. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Porter. Can't connect. James into the front court. Leads three. Cousins to James. DeMarcus Cousins. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Porter. The drive. Right to the basket. Won't go down. Lakers at the controls right now. James against Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound comes to Chicago. To Chris Dunn. Carter.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
To Markkanen. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. For 3. Tough shot for Markkanen. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kuzma to James. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Entering the game for the Bulls, number 8, Zach LaVine.
Markkanen to Zach LaVine. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers added a win with today's solid victory. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bulls put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Los Angeles Lakers did their best work away from the basket. They used a combination of perimeter defense and long-range scoring to get themselves the win.
Player of the game.
LeBron James read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.